Gamer is set in a world not too much in the future where gaming has taken on a whole new meaning. It's really the melding of gaming and entertainment has gone into this new game called Slayers, where basically real humans are played as avatars in the game by players at home in this kind of online battlefield, which is watched globally. Billions of people in pay-per-view will go on and watch this, every week. I play a character called Cable who exists within the game Slayers, and I'm on game number 27. If I get to game 30, then I've conquered the game and I will make it through. And that's important to me, so I can kind of come out and reclaim my identity, find my family. But most players don't make it past 1 or 2. So I'm a real hero in terms of what's going on in the outer world. Cable is so popular in the game because he's the ultimate soldier. I mean, he's a perfect fighting machine. And there's no ego to the guy. He just goes on and gets the job done. He's like the ultimate badass, and he's become this kind of warring hero, but this kind of pop culture icon as well. You know, the world just loves him because everybody else in this game hasn't made it past 1 or 2 games. He's on 27, so he's like the Mike Tyson of Slayers. I started training about a month before, actually maybe 5 weeks before, and it always starts with the gym, where you go, here we go again, and you go to the gym and you start, doing a lot of cardio and pumping iron. And then I started getting into the gun training and working with the different guns and the ammunition and the movement, the way of moving that special ops use, for search and entry and just tactical maneuvering. So it was intense training and intense performance and really, really intense action. I read the script and I thought, this is so fresh and so different, and I knew that we had a chance to make a movie that was really kick-ass and pretty epic and mind-blowing, and at the same time was going to make you think a bit, about gaming and about technology and about morality and about the future and the consequences of the way we're going. The two of them get on so well. I mean, it's crazy because there's a million different ways to view and interpret this story and how to make it and how to film it. And yet they were always so in agreement with the style and the drama of the piece and even just the camera shots and angles and where they were going to go with it. Because there was an infinite amount of possibilities. And they were awesome, and they were fearless, and they will hang on to the back of your speeding truck. They will, hang on wires. They'll jump into explosions. Anything for a good shot. They're like war photographers. To work with him was a joy, and I learned a lot watching him. He is so in the moment. I rarely see somebody who is so rich in what they give and is brave and willing to go to places to really take this character, Ken Castle, to as outlandish and weird as he had to be, and yet, keeping it within the bounds of reality, making him believable. Those fight sequences they're not just choreographed, they're choreographed for weeks if you really want to make them good. And on top of that, there's a dance sequence. It's the most unusual fight I've ever seen, and it comes out of nowhere, and yet in terms of the insanity of this movie and the crazy world we live in, it makes sense. It just does. That's what they watch it and they go, I don't know why, but that is so cool. I think audiences can expect to see a whole new world created that I've never seen before, shot in a way that I've never seen before, with really kick-ass action. I mean, this movie never lets up. It never stops. There's a really cool story in there, there's some great characters, and there's a whole new world. So it's thought-provoking, but more than anything, it's pretty epic and very high-octane